We're going to talk about the girl who got fired from Cinnabon next for saying and saying she's racist. I know she's terrible. She's evil, right? Okay, let's get into this. So this working at Cinnabon, I actually love her though. She said the N-word, so she's an angel, and she's racist, so she's an angel, somewhat. This couple from Somalia walked into Cinnabon to buy food, and the employee started making fun of the woman's hijab. So they took out their phone, and I don't even know if that's true, right? There's two sides of the story, and she called them the N-word and admitted to being racist. I'm racist, bro. I'll admit that. She continued to say derogatory things to them. Let's watch the video.
I am racist.
I am too, bro. I agree. I agree.
You are an idiot. No, I'm not. And I'll say that to the whole entire world. Don't be disrespectful.
You ruined your life, man.
Oh, talking about
Okay, my thing is like, if she started it, why is she telling them to stop being disrespectful?
respect. Talking about respect. You are fired from this place. You're not gonna be working here. Suck what? Look how you look like.
I don't eat. Okay.
Ugly? You know, ugliness? You
Is that her? Okay. For the video, Crystal was harassed for not wearing her hijab by the Somalis. Oh, okay, that's what it meant. That's what apparently happened. Right. She was harassed by the Somalis for not wearing her hijab. That's what happened. That's where. Okay, you're in America. You need to adapt to our culture. You're in America. You need to learn English. You need to understand we don't dress like you. If you don't like that shit, back to Somalia, little nigga. All right? Back to Somalia, little nigga. Of course, Gypsy Crusader. But yeah, now, like, whites are kind of tired of having the finger wagged at them and and pointed at them and called labels. We're kind of just sick of it, so we just double down at this point. People are like, "You're racist?" Yeah, I am. The fuck you gonna do about it, right? You're gonna do about it. She opened a GoFundMe, and it raised a ton of money very quickly. So my whole thing now, the reason why I kind of mentioned this, because I don't even think she's that good of a person, if I'm being honest. Like, she is apparently a drug addict and mud shark, and she has some child abuse going on with her. I don't know if that's confirmed. I think it's just like rumor. But I mention this because white people have gained a sense of racial tribalism. And that's good. This is what we talked about with Jackson in Murphy, right? I talked about this with Jackson and Murphy. Whites lack racial tribalism. And they asked me, what's an example? I said, well, a good example is Mexican households. Guess what they do? They all work and they all bring resources together to buy goods. White people don't do that. They don't have that loyalty to their own race. They'll help out everyone else, or maybe not even their own. I don't think helping out other races is bad. But when you don't put your race first, it seems a little stupid, because I would expect every other race to do that. When it comes to I would expect them to put their people first, right? So this is a good thing. We are realizing that we need to stick together, and this is the proof. The GoFundMes, the donating to each other, all that. Oh, this is just another random clip of yeah, white people are fed up. White people are generally fed up.
Fuck your fucking religion and your Judaism and your Talmudic bullshit. You fucking Jews are destroying this country.
I'm Jewish, you're dumb as fuck.
Fuck your Jews. I hope that Hitler did that, fucking 6 million.
Dang, he's a everyone. He's a crazy.
Hold on. Like the labels. He's this. Like, we're sick of it. We're done. We don't like it anymore. We're tired of walking on eggshells for other people. We're sick of it.
I Hitler. Satan.
Yo, perfect ending to the video. But I will say this for the other side, for the people calling against this woman. Yeah, she's a crap. She's been in the jail, right? This is her. And apparently she's a mud shark, right? So, but I think it just sets a good example, really, of we have gained a level of racial tribalism, right? And we're gonna stick together now. We're gonna put our people first. We kind of went back to our settings and tweaked it a little bit. We're gonna be like, okay, we're gonna put our people first now. We're tired of the labels. We don't give a fuck. We're racist. We don't care. We don't care. We like that guy. And you guys can fuck off. You guys can go back to your own country. Facts. Typical retard behavior. Yeah. Crystal on Crystal. Let's read some of these comments. When someone says just explodes, I don't know where there's more to the story. Maybe. Where's the evidence? This is just what is said, right? Looking forward to her suing Cinnabon and taking the Somalis at their word. Yeah, let's get a court case going. Let's get police going. Let's see what actually happened. We're excited. This guy's a G. So, Ada Cinnamon every 20 days. Consider that tradition over. She should probably be wearing a hairnet if she's going to be handling people's food. Maybe she misunderstood the request. How do you confuse a hijab with a hairnet? Who's going to get who goes to another country to demand their citizens abide by foreign rules? Give them an inch, will take the whole planet. I mean, yeah, a lot of black and brown people who move here, they have a weird level of entitlement when they come to other people's countries. They feel they don't need to assimilate. They don't need to learn their other people's language. They don't need to learn how their culture works. And the what's it called? And the people there just kind of say, okay, whatever, I'll learn your language. But like, it's not like they're in your country, bro. They're supposed to learn your language. They're in America. This is why Theodore Roosevelt famously said that the only language that is supposed to be acceptable in America, the only room, we only have room for one language, and that's English. He said this famously. That's true. We only have room for one language. That's it. Europeans are black strange. I think everyone should. Yeah, I agree with that. Yeah, Japan should be for the Japanese. Simple. She disparaged the lady's tied scarf, pointing the man's cousin. Man responded by countering her anti-hijab rhetoric with his own polemic. Fair play as gloves were off by them. She flings the N-word and then flips the bird repeatedly, and she's a victim. Get a grip. Well, we're kind of just it's just like word against word. Let's get a court case going. Let's get police involved. Let's get something actually done. Let's get security footage, right? Because the recording just starts after she's having her tantrum. It's unfortunate. Okay, am I time missing? Is there news about that? Or I'll read about that. I don't bring up this to praise her necessarily or to show her as like a hero. I bring this up to show that tribalism has resurfaced in the white community. That's basically why I bring this up. Right? I don't know if there's news. Well, how is there not news of a 14-year-old kid went missing in your local paper or something? I'm all here for the tribalism. I'm all here for it.